Do, 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 do. All right. Think we should be live. Think we should be up and running. Let me check the audio real quick. Let's check the audio. Okay. Marco, what's good? Okay. Okay. Sounds like you can hear me. Sounds like we're Gucci. Let me move over a little bit more over here. Got it. So, what is good, y'all? Welcome back to another One Piece Manga Chapter live stream, live reaction off the heels of reading the JoJo Lands Chapter 30 on the Moon Piece podcast channel. But now here we are side questing because I got to do something for me on this channel, right? Because I have completely fallen off on putting out like videos. I don't know the last time I made a video for myself. I gotta do that. You know what I mean? I gotta make some time for me. But the podcast, we're thriving. We're doing what we're doing over here. We just hit 3,000 subscribers over there, which is a big feat to me because this channel don't got 3,000 subscribers. You know what I mean? So at this point, now the podcast has become more efficient as an avenue to create content and post my content than here on this channel. But I'm still going to keep on doing it here, solo dolo, for One Piece Chapter 1166, titled New Tales. So before we get started, make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys leave a like on the stream. It greatly helps to promote the channel. If you watch this after the fact, leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on the chapter and subscribe to the Moon Piece podcast so you see more content that I put out with my co-hosts Danny and Kimmy, where we will be doing the One Piece Manga Chapter live stream together, me and Danny, on Sunday. So without any further ado, let's just get into it. We got the double page spread here. Oda, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop putting Yamato and stuff. You know I love me some Yamato. You know I want a Yamato for Straw Hat. Stop playing with me, Oda. Stop playing with me. I get it. It's just Wano people. But it looks like they're eating like a sweet potato or a yam or something like that. Nami's outfit is absolutely so cute right here. This is such a cute outfit. Luffy's is cool. He got the track jacket on. You know what I mean? Got the Adidas. Sanji got this cozy little sweater and some nice jeans. Usopp got his do-rag on. Got the jean jacket open with the jeans. Zoro, you know what? Oda put some shit on the Straw Hats today. He made them fly. Nigga said it's fall. It's time to break it out. We got Otama, and then we got Shinobu, and a bunch of raccoons, tanukis that they are eating with, right? Yes. The buggy agenda lives, Marco. I did see Rock's hair color. It's blue. It's not buggy blue, but it's blue. It lives on. It lives on. All right. The aftermath of the battle. Did they really break the curse? We got Roger and Garp on the ground looking at Rox's body. Buggy Gang still happy with the blue though. You know we desperate. You know we desperate, Marco. Flowetry was good. They both passed out. Come on. Stay alive. This island is. Uh-oh. And he sees Garling and them pulling up. Damn it. It's too late. Roger. Garp. Run. You can't die here. Oh, my nigga. Rocksteeds are back. My nigga Rocksteeds are back. Ah. Rocks. He's still looking out for these niggas. Oh, yeah. There's one more thing. Yo, there's Maffey. There's your boy Summers. Garling. There's one more thing I wanted to say. As we see Garland about to stab down on Rocks. Thanks for stopping me. He's too good. He's too good. He's too good. Thanks for stopping me. Oh, my days. Oh, my days. How's Rocks? This is Gabon and Rayleigh. What? They was able to get them? Did they just leave their bodies there? Oh my God. They just left Roger and Garp there. No. You're worrying about the enemy? I'm your enemy too. So Gabon is carrying Garp. Rayleigh, tell me what happened to Rocks. He was killed. Hurry. The island's collapsing. Don't let the pirates escape. Roger's ship is on the move. Fire. Waifu-san. It's 3 a.m. for me as well. I just started streaming. We just got into the chapter. Hurry, the island's collapsing. The island's collapsing? Don't let the pirates escape. Roger's ship is on the move. Fire. This event will leave no mark on the pages of history. The crumbling island was swallowed by the waves and consumed by fog. As we see Garp resting up. We see Roger resting up. Like curtains closing on a grand stage. We see Whitebeard and Lin Lin. That was the essence of the God Valley incident. You see the skies opening up and Roger's ship is going away. Let's go. Full speed ahead. Yeah, ha, 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 ha. The silence in the incident's wake lasted only a moment. We see Dragon and Kaido before a massive bolt of lightning split the heavens. And with that, the curtain rose for new tales to unfold. What? A massive bolt of lightning split the heavens? We see Kuma, Shanks sleeping in the treasure chest, Teach crying. What is this lightning? This can't be like the ancient weapon. Because we needed a mother flame for that. No? What is this? Is this random lightning? Still? Hold it in. Just wait till Roger's up. Come on, Captain. I'm dying to open up the treasure chest. Roger. Look at Gloriosa. Roger. Roger. Sorry to worry you guys. Yeah, we're thrilled. More importantly, check it out. Don't you care about me at all? Oda really made Roger look like Ace. He really made sure Roger looked like Ace. Shocky safe and sound. She got her man. And we scored a ton of treasure to boot. What a great haul. Okay. Everything's up. Wah. Huh? What the? It's coming from that chest. There's something in there. Open it carefully. Click. Uh, huh? Look at all of them. They so confused. Rayleigh, Gabon, and Roger just nunny. A baby? Yeah. And we just got baby Shanks laughing. Rock's pirates wiped out. Predictably, news coverage was falsified. Only one aspect of the story was highlighted: the heroism of Garp. Stop. Stop. Yeah, they redrew it, bro. Propaganda. The heroism of Garp. Propaganda. It says here that the Rock's pirates have been vanquished. Rox is dead. I knew it. Vice Admiral Garp is the strongest. Garp. Garp. He's a hero. Grand Line, Navy HQ. What the hell is this article? Vice Admiral Garp. I can't wait to get my hands on that Morgan's fella. Relax, Garp. He only wrote that stuff because the government paid him off. The world government and the Marines are massive organizations. If you count the member nations' armies, we're talking about tens of millions of soldiers worldwide. It's impossible to account for everyone's actions and motivations. So if the top brass ever do strike me as insane, I'd simply turn a blind eye to it. Come again? Whoa, Sengoku. Whoa. What type of nigga is this? Get a load of this guy. Come again? It's just like I said. You're just another promotion chasing fool. Shut up. What good can you do barking from the bottom of the cliff? Hey, you too. If you ever stray and get corrupted, I'll kill you myself. How reassuring. I guess that's what friends are for. Ew. Ew, brother. Ew. No. Ooh, boo. Tomato, tomato, tomato. Ew. That nigga is nasty. No. This is nasty work. This nigga smiling at Garp. So you're not quitting then, Garp? Idiot. There's still things at the bottom of the cliff that need a guard dog. Oh my days. Garp is giving me a headache, bro. Garp is giving me a headache. He sucks. Garp sucks, bro. Let's continue on. Elbath. New World. Why? Why? You again? I ain't letting you on my ship. How many times do I gotta tell you, Pipsqueak? You think I want a brat on my crew? Okay, we cut into Loki talking to Rocks. What is this? The guy I want ain't giving me a time of day, but his snot nosed brat won't leave me alone. Hey, Rocks, I think you're Nika. Would you call me? Would you call me? After a bunch of oppression from Garp, we cut to Loki telling telling Roxy the back. I think you that nigga. Nika, the warrior of liberation, who will destroy the world while laughing. Destroy it? I'm aiming to be the king of the world. Besides, if anyone's got that sort of power, it's Harold. Huh? Listen up, Loki. Somewhere out there, the Galera are slumbering. They're an outrageous band of ravagers. And the only one who can put them back into play is your pops. I'm going to continue to rally the rogues of the world. So just imagine if Harold and I teamed up, who could possibly stop us then? Wow. Don't forget who's telling us this flashback, right? He's glazing him for real. Oh, not you. You say not the Loki propaganda. Wow, that's awesome. So why aren't you and Pop's allies already? Because of love. What? But I'm gonna come back again and again. I don't care if it takes 100 or 200 meetings. He's rustling, and now he's reading a newspaper. Wow! Damn. I guess this is where he found out Rox was killed. On a certain island. It's a vicious assault. King Harold of Elbaf is. Have any civilians been harmed? No. He attacked another giant, some thug. It's quite a brutal scene. Harold's love for his kingdom, if he's still here. I think Nina's gone. On a certain island, have any civilians been harmed? No. He attacked another giant, some thug. It's quite a brutal scene. You still don't get it. I understand. Really. I'm sorry. I'll never steal from humans again. You don't get it. None of you do. Harold coming crashing down. Huge trash heaps like you are responsible for the terrors in our race's history. And that's why we can't be trusted. We only desire to peacefully engage with the world now, but they can't trust that. So Harold is snuffing out some random giant that's just rampaging. Your Highness, he's out cold already. He's already out cold. I didn't want to jeopardize Elbaf's chances of joining the world government. That was my only reason for not helping him. He feeling it. But it doesn't feel like luck's on my side anymore, Harold. Lend me a hand. I forsook my closest friend as he begged me for aid. I left him to die. Shame. Shame. There's no turning back now. I will never, ever forgive a giant who does evil. Giant King loses it. And we see King Harold going wild, and now that's going in the papers. Navy HQ, underground detention cell. And here comes this Garp and this dragon. Dad, I'm going to quit the Marines. Okay? And you, I despise you. Okay? Clink. Opens the thing. They put my nigga Dragon. Yo, free the guy. Free Dragon until it's backwards all day. He said, I'm going to quit the. I despise you. I despise you. Nigga just said K. That's crazy. That's crazy. Harold, I've made up my mind, Ida. Elder Jarul, I don't care about appearances anymore. He about to cut his horns. He about to cut his horns. Morgan's out here working. Morgan's is out here working. Hydrogen, Loki, you are both my precious sons. I want you to get along when I'm gone. And do what you can to support Elbath. Marine 4, Navy HQ. That's just from Elbath. What? My apologies, King Harold. But my superiors have ordered me to not let you land. Damn. High-ranking Marines and leaders of the world government, I ask that you please hear me out. This nigga yanked his horns out. Oh! Oh, Nina was good. Oh, my days. Allow me to atone for the sins of the past 1,000 years. I apologize for every wrong the giant race has committed. My children of Elbath are being raised to live without harming others, so that one day they may walk hand in hand with humanity. I do all this to prove our unwavering commitment to peace. I'll do whatever it takes to atone for our sins, even if it means becoming a slave. And then we see Emu here at the end. Is there light at the end of this tunnel? Oh my days. Things are just getting worse. Oh. Oh my days. This backstory is so stressful. This backstory is so stressful. This backstory for One Piece. This has been the longest 3 to 4 minutes that they have ever given somebody. Because Loki, we've been here for months. And I'm not complaining. But One Piece chapter 1166, it's giving me headaches. Gop! Gop! I got this, right? Fa! No. Garp is a nasty boy. I don't care if he freed Dragon. I don't care if he said, oh, there's still people at the bottom that still need a guard dog. Excuse you? You thought you cooked there? You thought you ate? He thought that? God, and Sengoku. Oh, brother. Nasty work. But One Piece chapter 1166. Let's review this. Let's talk about this. Double page color spread. I'm not going to lie. Oda, you really, You really stepped up the fits for fall for the Straw Hats here. Now I'm mad at you. You keep on showing Yamato. Make Yamato a Straw Hat. I understand this is supposed to be like a Wano thing, and they eating like some sweet potatoes or some yams or whatever. But Nami's fit, kawaii des. Luffy, little cool. He got the little Adidas track jacket. It's looking like that football club that there's like a Luffy card for. You know what I mean? Sanji, uh, it's a One Piece card. It's like a Luffy One Piece card. Sanji got this like sweater, these like cargo jeans. Fire. Zoro, okay, I get it. They don't want to put him in a shirt. But the jeans and the cap, I ain't gonna lie, he look kind of MAGA when I think about it too long. Anyways, Usopp, jeans, shoes, Chopper's here chilling too. Yamato with the cute baggy sweater. Oof. Oof. And we got Shinobu and we got Otama. So that's cute to see. But the chapter opens up. We got our boy, Rocks, laying on the ground. Now they're wondering, did the curse really break? The aftermath of the battle. Roger on the ground, cooked. Your boy Garp on the ground, slumped. Rocks, eyes still open. And he's looking at Roger and Garp like, yo, y'all gotta stay alive. This island is about to be like, he's like, what's going on? And the way Oda draws, the way like Rocks' head is just tilted, and he sees the silhouettes of Mayfi, Summers, and Garling walking up to him, upside down. Oda cooked there. Cinematic. Type ish. You know what I mean? The fact that in this moment, Rocks is such a good character. Oda really did his thing with Rocks because even through all of that, he's still worrying about Garp and Roger saying, y'all can't die here. This nigga is the GOAT. This nigga is the GOAT. Everything we thought Roger was, Rocks has been that. Rocks is top one. That nigga is real. He's real. Because that's crazy. He's still worrying about that, right? And here comes Shade Boys walking up on Rocks. And Garland, here he comes. Blade coming down. We finally entering the curtain falling down on Davy D. Zabek's life. And now he's still using the voice of all things to talk, or at least he's thinking to himself, I wanted to say, thanks for stopping me, as we see the blood splatter up into the air. Curtains! Curtains! Marco Wallen. Marco said Zoro going to go all out when he see Emu for the first time because he's all black. Oh my days. Oh my days. Bro, which Straw Hat would I cosplay and which arc outfit? I mean, I've done a Zoro. I've done Fishman Island Zoro. I've done Law and I've done Crocodile. A Straw Hat, I guess I would do Usopp. I just gotta get some gains, you know what I mean? But anyway, back on topic, right? This is the final moment of Roxy Zabek, and what Oda has done for this character in this short amount of time is absolutely astounding, right? What he has done for everything we thought we knew about what Rox would be, what type of menace we thought Rox would be, he flips it upside down. He really showed us that the propaganda is real. We can't just fall for these things, right? So before we go there, we continue on. We see that Scott Gaban is now carrying Garp, and Rayleigh is now carrying Roger, and they're trying to get off the island, and they're both worrying about Rocks, right? They're like, yo, you worrying about Rocks? Like, you know, I'm your enemy, right? Why you worrying about me, right? So, like, Garp is like trying to figure out why they helping him, and Rayleigh lets them know he was killed, right? So It looks like we did not get the interaction between Scopper Gaban and Somers. Did not happen. I don't know if they swooped in that last minute, maybe, but it's not gonna happen. I did Zoro. I won't. Yes, I won't cosplay Sanji, even though Sanji's my my boy. Because I don't like wearing suits, guys. I just don't like wearing suits. Anyways, we see these bozos running, and then now the island collapses. The island sinks. Right? What? Is this what happened to Lelouch? Is the same thing happening here? Because Oda goes on this narrator going crazy. This event would leave no mark on the pages of history. The crumbling island was swallowed by the waves and consumed by fog, like curtains closing on a grand stage. That was the essence of the God Valley incident. The silence in the incident's wake lasted only a moment before a massive bolt of lightning split the heavens. And with that, the curtains rose for new tales to unfold. And with this panel right here, Oda's wrapping up the aftermath of God Valley itself. We see Garp knocked out, Roger knocked out, which Oda, the way you have really made Roger retroactively look way more like Ace is crazy, right? We see Whitebeard looking onto the horizons, probably on Marco Polo's shit. We see our girl Charlotte Linlin looking beautiful, looking into the sky, right? We see Kaido in dragon form flying away. We see Dragon on the ship with the blicky in his hand. Baby Shanks sleeping in the chest. Ginny, Kuma, and Ivankov, they're checking on Kuma. And we see Marshall D. Teach hurt, fighting for his life. Tear in his eye, eyes open, never to sleep again because of the terrors that he saw when on whatever island they are on of them traveling. Because I think I see the whooshes or whatever, right? So, the way Oda has really tied this all up and let us know that from this moment on, everybody that's in this panel is going to go on to just create such a crazy legacy that's spurred from God Valley. Everything that Garp becomes, everything that Roger becomes, the Pirate King, the One Piece, everything that Whitebeard offers and becomes in the world, Charlotte Linlin and both of them being an emperor, a Yonko, such as Kaido as well. And then we have Dragon, you know what I mean, being becoming the creating the revolutionary army. We have Shanks, who's going to grow up to become an emperor as well, being the child of the Holy Knight. We see Kuma and Ivankov, who are going to be part of the revolutionary army and also become such a big impact into the world. And we have Teach, Davy D. Teach, who will never sleep again, who will become a Yonko, maybe the king of the world, maybe destroys the world. I'm not sure. But man, Oda's doing this thing. Oda also decides to redraw the panel, you know what I mean, where, Shanks is found in the chest by Roger and all them. Like, Roger finally comes to, Glorious is like, oh, Roger, my glorious king, your aura. Right? She's glazing from afar, right? And Roger's like, nice, I'm awake. They like, yo, we trying to open this treasure. Hurry up. Y'all not worried about me, bro? Yeah, you good. Let's open this treasure, right? Shocky booed up on Rayleigh. He's like, okay, Shocky's safe and sound. Shocky got her man. She got her man. She said, hey. She got her man. I love that for her. W's all over the place. Honestly, besides Rock's dying, who wasn't even Roger's man's like that, I guess. This was an absolute win for the Roger Pirates in their eyes, right? But the observation hockey goes off. Yes, I did. We got an LW with the NBA collaboration, right? They put Ace as the Knicks. I don't know why they did that to us. That's crazy. But my glorious King Anel in the front, the Thunder. Come on. Anel W's in the shot. Anyways, the observation hockey goes off, and we get the moment where the Roger Pirates find Shanks in the treasure chest again. So now, once again, news headline: Rock's pirates wiped out. Predictably, news coverage was falsified. Only one aspect of the story was highlighted: the heroism of Garp. This is when we see the towns, everybody in the world is seeing that Garp is a hero, the hero of the Marines, everything that he did. And we cut to Grand Line Navy HQ. And this is when we get the nasty work. Ladies and gentlemen, the nasty work of Monkey D. Garp. But even worse is Sengoku, you boot licking nasty, nasty man, right? Garp is mad. Fine, right? Garp is mad because the article is calling him a hero. He's like, I'm not no hero. What the hell? I'm about to go snuff Big News Morgans, right? And Sengoku really just keeps it a buck. Listen, the world government and the Marines, massive organizations, bro. It's millions of soldiers worldwide, bro. We can't like keep track of what everybody do, like everybody actions, you know? So if some shady shit happens that they do, I'm just gonna turn a blind eye to it. Excuse me? Whoa. Whoa, Sengoku. Ew. Ew. What? Sengoku. Ew, brother. That's nasty work. That's nasty work on your behalf, right? And now him and Roger get the scrapping. Sure, that's fine, right? And Roger's calling him out like, you just another promoted chasing fool. And we're having the dialogue, the discourse of like, well, Roger, if you want to change anything, how you going to do it from the bottom of the cliff? You need to raise the rank if you want to change the system, right? We're having conversations about it. If you're really going to stay in the system, move up the ranks in the system to try to make some change in the system. Instead, he's over here like, nah, I'm gonna just stay here at the bottom because you know there's still people out here at the bottom that still need a guard dog. You thought you ate with that? Ugh, right? And he does tell Sengoku, if you ever become corrupted, I'll kill ya. Sengoku's like, yeah, that's what friends for. Like, these niggas is play fighting. They play fighting. This is some real shit. And Sengoku asks him, so you're not quitting? After everything you saw and everything that happened? He asked this nigga. There are still things at the bottom of the cliff that still need a guard dog. It did not cook. Sengoku, nasty work. I can still see how somebody wants to defend Garp. I can see. I can understand. I'm not gonna sit here and say you're trash, throw you out the window. But Sengoku? I get that maybe he created a sword. He had caught a zone in his ranks. I understand. But that's nasty work, right? But now we finally cut to a part of whoever's backstory this is supposed to be. Elbaf New World. We see our boy Loki crying, yelling, screaming because it seems that he has just found out the news that Davy D. Zabek, Roxy Zabek, has gone bye-bye. You know what I mean? So he's thinking about his moments with Rox and things that Rox told him. He's the moments where he was like, you're not going to let me join the crew. No, why would I have a kid on my crew? And then out of nowhere, Loki straight up look at him and says, yo, Rox, I think you might be that nigga. He actually says, hey, Rox, I think you that Nick. Nah, I'm lying. Hey, Rox, I think you're Nika, right? And he's like, Nika? Yeah, the warrior of liberation who will destroy the world while laughing, right? But Rox called Emu the world, right? Moo's world, right? Is the world a specific wording? Does it really mean the planet itself, right? Destroying the world could be the one who destroys Emu. I'm not sure, right? So Rock says, I'm not trying to destroy the world. I'm trying to be the king of the world, right? And if anybody's gonna do that thing that you're talking about, it's gonna be Harold because listen, there's like the Galera, this outrageous band of Ravagers, which like we need to figure out more about them. I guess they're the OG shipwrights, right? And apparently, the only person who can bring them back is Harold. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that exactly? That Harold is the only one who can get them back. So and Rock tells him like, listen, I'm going to continue to rally the rogues of the world and get. I'm going to build a team, right? Nick Fury, Davey back fight all day. But if me and your dad teamed up, and he's like 1 or 2, he's like, I can't believe the kid is glazing me, and I don't even want the kid. I want the dad. That sounds crazy, but he's like, this kid is glazing me, right? But he's like, yo, if you and my dad teamed up, nobody could stop us. And he asks him, so why aren't you and Pop's allies already? Loki asks Rock straight up. Because of love. But I'm going to come back again and again. I don't care if it takes 100 or 200 meetings. Because of love, Roxy's a back. Davey D's a back. Because of love, this nigga is the GOAT, brother. He is the GOAT. The emotional intelligence. He's so and then seeing this moment where Loki looks at the newspaper and he noticed that he sees in the news that Rox is dead. He's just crying. And then we cut to Harold also crashing out, Wallen beating up on some random giant in some town that's doing some bad shit. And you can tell he's angry. He's ticked off. He is hurting something because not only is Loki hurt, going from the panel where Rock says, like, yeah, the reason why, we ain't team up and, why it hasn't happened is because of love. You know what I mean? Is it because is he saying that he loves him like as a brother? Or is he saying because he's in love? Or because I'm in love? Like, or I'm in love with somebody? Like, what in what form does that actually mean? Right? Harold is crashing out, beating the shit out of this giant, right? He was stopping the giant from doing bad things to these humans, right? Stealing from them. And it got to the point where now he's scaring the hoes, scaring the human, because now they running. It was like, yo, he came to stop this dude, but like now he's just going crazy and everything's getting destroyed. And he's not even thinking, he's pummeling, beating the hell out of him. They telling him, yo, he's out already, bro. Chill out. He said, I didn't want to jeopardize our chances of joining the world government, all this other stuff. Like, I was just trying to look out for my country. I was just trying to do the right thing. That's the only reason. That's the only reason why I didn't go. That's the only reason. He's like, I can't believe I forsook my closest friend as he begged me for aid, and I left him to die. The way that this is eating Harold up. This friendship. Like, this is the way I needed to see Garp handle Ace dying. I needed to see this. And now it's gotten to the point that this has pushed Harold over the edge because all Harold wants to do is protect his country. The way that he got in the way of Rox at one point when they was about to go to God Valley and he's thinking about the moments when he was like, yo, this might be my last time to live. This is all killing him. And he's like, there's no turning back now. I've gone this far. I let my best friend die. All because I'm chasing this ideal, this dream. I will never, ever forgive any giant who does anything bad, right? Big news, working overtime, spreading that news that Harold was bucking out to people. Working overtime. It is destroying him. Seeing the aftermath and the effects of God Valley, even though it's not published anywhere, The effects are real. You know what I mean? People don't know the real truth, but the ripples that it adds, insurmountable. Cut back to Navy HQ again. Oda's all over the place. He's trying to keep track of everybody shown in that panel. Besides, he's not going to show Whitebeard and Big Mom and Kaido again, right? Or Teach. But we see your boy Dragon in a cell. We see Garp walking up to him. Tells him straight up, Dad, I'm going to quit the Marines. Garp, okay? I hate this guy. I hate Garp, bro. And you? Dragon cooks right here. Dragon. Yo, free Dragon till it's backwards, but it does end up being backwards because when Dragon looks that boy in that boy in the face and says, and you? I despise you. Okay. Then we just see the key clank on the ground. I don't care, right? Sure, Dragon freed his son, helped his son break out. Did the right thing. He did the right thing. But he looked at you, he's like, you still working here? You still working here for real? That's gross. That's gross, brother. That is so gross. That is so gross. That was gross. It was nasty work. So now we cut to a scene where Ida and Jarul is looking at Harold, talking to both Hydrogen and Loki, and he's telling them like, yo, listen, I made up my mind, leader. Elder Jarul, I don't care about appearances anymore. Because they was telling him, the elders of Elbaf was telling him they had to keep them separated, and he can't live in this town. But he's like, Hydrogen, Loki, you are both my precious sons, right? This is the moment where Loki's really saying to himself, like, you really think that I would just kill Dad? Think about how he treated us. This is that moment that's one of those key moments that Loki's talking to. Now the Loki part of the backstory is finally happening, guys, right? I want you to get along when I'm gone, right? And just do what you can to support Elbaf. Trying to leave his will onto his sons. Because Loki has probably never been trying to destroy Elbaf. Just the way Hydrogen also wants to protect Elbaf. They want to both protect it in their own ways. Or Loki does it unreluctantly. You know what I mean? Even though Elbaf has been nothing but not kind to him for the most part. But he has become a menace. But like, y'all did that to him first, right? Y'all didn't show him love from birth, right? So now, our final moment is we see a ship from Elbaf pulling up to Marineford HQ. And we see the Marines yelling at Harold saying, yo, Superior said you can't come here. They said you can't land. I don't know what you're doing here. Harold. Nasty moment. Crazy moment. This nigga says, high-ranking Marines and leaders of the world government, I ask that you please hear me out. This nigga grabs his horns, and I seen it coming. I thought he was gonna pull him out. I thought he was gonna rip his horns out when he was beating up that giant in the middle out of nowhere. But as an act to pledge full fealty, just rolling out the red carpet for Emu. Oh, the pain that he feels, knowing that he can't go back. He's come this far. He's forsaken his friend. At this point, he says, I atone for everything that my race has done, that the giants have done, anything bad. And to atone, I have not only myself, but my children committed to live in a world of unwavering peace, and I'll do whatever it takes, even if it means becoming a slave if you let Elbaf join. And this nigga just rips off his horns. Even the Marines are disgusted. We just hear him just holding that down. See the blood splattering out. And when he sees that, we just see Emu like, looking like Birdman. Birdman hand rub. Birdman hand rub coming from Emu, because just like they was expecting, he was like, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. It's not often I get a giant who's just glazing me, who wants to become a part of this that bad. I have to seize the opportunity. Wow, what a chapter. This was a long boy. There's a lot. There's a lot going on. I guess the backstory is gonna focus more now on everything that happens to Elbaf coming from the world government. What? God Valley's over. We are now moving on. Maybe Oda will show us some things that Lin and Kaido and Whitebeard is doing, since Whitebeard might be with the Marco Polo, you know what I mean? If I have to give this chapter a rating, this is a 9 out of 10 chapter. I felt a lot of things. The way that this wraps up is fantastic. The God Valley rating, 10 out of 10. It exceeded my expectations. Everything that Oda did with Rocks that fleshed him out throughout the God Valley situation exceeded my expectations. No complaints, no notes. If it's one thing Oda knows how to do, guys, is he knows how to really, really knock a backstory out the park. You know what I mean? It's already November, so I don't know when we're going to go back to the present time. Maybe December or maybe in 2026. I am not sure. So that's how I feel about this chapter. Let me know your thoughts in the chapter in the comment section below if you're watching it. Make sure you guys like the stream. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. And if you want to see me talk about the chapter on Sunday with my co-host Danny, check out Moon Piece Podcast. So on that note, y'all, enjoy your life.